So like I picked it up and I'm like looking at it. I'm like, wow, okay. And I probably seen like, of course I seen Arnold Schwarzenegger and, other
Yeah,
guys, Dorian Yates and stuff like that, but they ain't really kind of, I guess because, I was a teenager at that time and, at that
right.
time, you're exploring sexuality a bit. And so when I
Of
seen it,
course.
it kind of made sense. And so,
Yeah,
I just had a lust for it. But I noticed that sometimes people, when I was in social media, people kind of noticed that I like muscle women and stuff
right.
like that. And so, I would have friends get on me like, "Yo, you like that? You like that bitch? She Diesel?" I'm like, I didn't really have nothing to say. And then, I worked at the library, and I hanged out. I used to hang out over there, and I would draw like in the computer with muscle women and stuff. And so people would make comments and stuff like that, and you know, I had to kind of like endure it a little bit,
Right.
but it's not easy, especially you liking it because people kind of like look down on it. They don't really like take it seriously like that. Like, I mean, I
Well,
remember back in the days. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know, a lot of people could act that way, but I think more men like it than don't like it. I just think not
Yeah,
most men want to admit it because they're not comfortable within themselves because muscles are manly. So that makes them question their sexuality, like they're gay if they like something that's manly. So, um, I have so many men message me that tell me things like that. Or do you know how many people bully me on my page, but then they DM me that they want to talk to me and get to know me? It's a lot. And
yeah, I've heard that too. I've heard that.
yeah,
I've
I
heard
think
that.
more men are attracted to it than not. And I've had many men message me saying they never have been until they saw me because I'm more feminine. So, it's not everyone's cup of tea. I get it. But I just don't understand why people don't just respect it though, because what we do is extremely hard work and you don't have to like it. You don't have to be attracted to it, but you should at least respect it. We're not hurting anyone. I like to be fit. I like to feel good. I love to work out. I love to see how strong I am. Why does that hurt anyone? Like, it doesn't. So it's just ridiculous that people have such a
I don't
strong
know.
opinion about it. And the only thing I can think of is just people's own insecurities of not doing something with their fitness and their health. And so they have to kind of, you know, turn it around. Like, do you know how many times I hear every day that I'm unhealthy? It's a joke. It's like, come on, I'm unhealthy? Really? Okay. Because it makes them feel better about basically doing nothing with themselves, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I guess because of there's this skit I don't know like with Jim Carrey.
Right,
He's like the muscle woman. All the way George Page, because I don't care about the name, but I see the message of it. So
right,
he's like this muscle chick, and he's laughing like a horse, and he kind of he looks kind of mannish,
right,
and so that's how people kind of look at it,
right.
But there are beautiful women with muscles,
Yeah,
but
oh,
for some
yeah,
reason,
100%. Like, I feel like I'm one of them. Like, I'm super girly, and I think it's beautiful, but like I said, it's not everyone's cup of tea, and I don't expect it to be. I'm not trying to shove it down people's throats. I'm just trying to share my journey, and people don't have to like it, but I don't see why people have to be mean about it either, you
I
know?
guess that's life. You're not gonna
Yeah.
be comfortable
Well,
in
in
this
today's
world like that.
society, that's just acceptable. It's become acceptable to be basically a piece of shit
Yeah,
and say
yeah,
what you want to say behind a keyboard, but heaven forbid anyone say it to anyone's face. Nobody does that anymore. Everyone's too scared,
To a
but
certain extent, to a certain extent, like
everyone's
because if you
there's
say
so many
certain
trigger
things,
words. Yeah, there's trigger words
yeah,
everywhere. And you know what? Heaven forbid you fat shame someone. Now, I'm not for fat shaming by all means, but people are very strong minded about that. But then they'll shame someone like me very easily. You know
mm,
what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense.
yeah. All the rage George H. Venus de Milo. That's the name. Jim Carrey was.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel your pain, Clyde, about your library stories. I thank you, Jay Philly.
How
Yeah,
sweet.
I used to draw. I used to draw them like in the computer and stuff, and I would animate them and stuff.
Well, that's
You know, because
cool.
sometimes it just gave me something to do. Yeah, it
Nothing
sometimes
wrong with
it gave
that.
me something to do.
Nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that.
Well, I could show some pictures a little bit. You like
That's me.
cosplay. You
I do. I'm a big
yeah.
cosplayer. That's
You like
me.
Princess Leia?
I do. I just love dressing up and being different characters, and I think it's fun. When I decided to put myself out there into the world, I wanted my page to be really fun and show my personality. And I'm just like a person that doesn't really, I don't take myself very seriously. I like to have fun and I like to make people laugh. And that's what I'm trying to share. Making people laugh to me is probably one of the best things in the whole world. I love making people laugh and make people happy. So I try to do that with my page and my pictures and my what I say in the pictures, and like, I just try to be silly and, fun.
Yeah. I noticed you also have a talent.
I do. What is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My This bra doesn't really
When you
show
started
that.
doing that,
Let's see. Mm, mm, mm. You know what's funny is I've always been able to do this even before I was muscular, and I always did it for fun, like
yeah,
to my kids. Like I thought it was funny, and then once I became a bodybuilder, I realized it was kind of a big deal.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it's cute. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie. A lot of
so
a lot of
people
this
love
dudes,
it.
yeah, yeah.
People
I'm sure they
love
do.
it. Yeah, they do. I've
Yeah,
realized that. So I try to do one peck dancing video like per every other week, because people, I feel like that's another thing that makes people happy. It's like a positive vibe, and it's like fun and very lighthearted. And I am a very like sexual person in the sense of like I put my sexuality out there, but I always try to be very classy but funny at the same time. So I try to merge all these together. I never want to come off as tasteless, but stuff like that to me is very lighthearted and funny and cute and sweet. I'm not being like in your face, like raping you through the camera.
yeah.
I'm just trying to be fun and make people laugh and happy, and that's it. That's all it is. And people love
Uh,
it.
you, I'm sure that the pervs be liking it too.
Who?
The pervs, like
Oh, well,
perverts and all
duh.
that.
Duh. Of course they do. Do you know how many DMs I get saying what they're doing with the video? Trust me, I
I'm
know.
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like I made I had a comment. I had like an avocado with lotion and stuff. But it means that it's arousing.
Well,
Yeah,
of
I mean,
course
like
it
it's
is.
very arousing.
It
Yeah,
is. Men
yes,
love pack bouncing. I've realized that. Trust me. But like I said, I always try to keep it cute and lighthearted. But of course, people get turned on watching it. I mean, that's just I have an OnlyFans. I do a lot of pack bouncing on my OnlyFans. People love it. I get it.
yeah. I mean, as long as you don't do it to the extreme, because there's some. I mean, to each his own. It's whatever, but I'm gonna go back to the pictures. So you like Shira,
Appreciate.
huh?
I do. I used to love that
You used to watch
cartoon.
it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
She-Ra and He-Man. I loved. Yeah,
Uh,
that's
you
I had
like?
to
Did
do
you like
She-Ra.
Tila?
Did I like who?
Yeah.
Who?
Tila, Tila, the captain of the guards. Remember in He
Oh,
Man?
I don't remember. I don't remember. It's been like since the '80s since I loved the
Oh,
movie, but I don't remember that character.
the animated cartoon, right?
Well,
Because there was like a
I watched the movie a million times, and then I used to watch the
uh,
cartoon, but the cartoon I haven't seen since I was a child. So
uh, do you know they had a live action movie?
yeah, that's the one I watched that movie several times with Dolph
Oh,
Lundgren.
yeah. I mean, people didn't like it. It was
I
kind of
loved it.
trash.
I
I
loved it.
mean,
I saw it
when
so
I
many
was a kid,
times.
you seen the movie theaters, or you just
Oh
seen
no,
it like
I just watched it at home several times with my brothers. Like my brothers and I loved that movie. So
yeah. You look like I mean, you seem like you could be like in a movie. Like I'm not
well,
just
you
saying that, but I
never
could see you.
know. I might be one day. You don't know. Like I actually have some things in the works, so we'll see.
Yeah, yeah. You
Yeah.
you. I know. You do a lot of class. You went to like a comic book convention or something like
I went
that.
to Comic Con, yeah, and I was in a comic book,
Yeah.
and yeah, there was talks about a movie about the comic book that could happen eventually. I actually just finished writing a book, so and I'm hoping that turns into something. So there's lots of stuff in the works.
What comic book? Like what comic? Like about you? Like or just you becoming
No,
like a superhero?
it was about like two brothers, and one was bad, one was good. I was just like one of the brothers, or not the brother, but the bad guy. I was like his main henchman basically, but I'm a woman, and I'm like the strong girl that runs all the girls. So that was my character in the comic book. I was a bad guy
Oh, okay.
basically. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I probably gotta see it. I do. I like. I do. I interview like comic book artists, like people that starting out as becoming like putting their foot like on Instagram a lot of times.
Right, right.
So
Well, yeah, I was in a couple pages, and if there's a movie, if it turns into a movie one day, then who knows, maybe I'll be in it. That was the plan, at least.
yeah, I
So,
wish you good luck.
thank you.
I
Oh
seen you
God, not that.
on this on YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I was
yeah,
watching that a little bit, trying to do a little research on you.
yeah. That was
Yeah.
an interesting day because those challenges they